Good morning, children. Yesterday I had taught you about the basic operations on polynomials, that is how to add, subtract, multiply or divide the polynomials. So you had seen yesterday that polynomials, these basic operations regarding polynomials, they follow the same rules as that of algebraic expressions. So today we are going to solve the two remaining questions of practice set 3.2, which is question number 1 and question number 6. So let us see the very first question, which is use the given letters to write the answer. Now here what you have to do is some situations have been given and you have to frame the algebraic expression sort of using letters. Okay, so question number 1 in this is, there are A trees in the village lot. If the number of trees increase by B every year, how many trees will be there after X years? So see here what has been given, that there are A trees in the village lot. So originally there are A trees. And if the number of trees increase by B every year, so every year the number of trees increase by how many numbers? B numbers. So and for how many years the trees are being increased? X years. So what would be the total number of trees after X years? That we have to find out. So see here, number of trees at present is A. Number of trees increase every year is B. And the number of years is X, given as X. Now, so the number of trees increased after X years will be what? Bx, because every year the number of trees increase by B. And for how many years the trees are being increased? For X years. So total number of increase in trees is what? Bx. So now how many numbers would be, how many number of trees would be there? Originally A trees were there. So A plus what is the increase? Bx. So total number of trees after X years is A plus Bx. So this is the first sub question of question number 1. Next is, for the parade there are Y students in each row and X such rows are formed. Then how many students are there for the parade in all? Now this is just the case just as we stand in the assembly, isn't it? You people stand in certain specific number of rows and there are specific number of children in each row. So here I have drawn a diagram. Now see here how many rows are there? First 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 rows are there. And how many children are there in each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how can I count the total number of students present here? 4 into 6, that is 24. So 24 total students are there. So in the same way, so what we have to do here, we have to multiply the number of rows by number of students in each row. So what number of rows have been given? X. And number of students in each row is Y. So total number of students in the parade is X into Y, that is XY. So in this way you have to express this situation in terms of letters. Next, third question. The tens and units places of a 2-digit number are M and N respectively. Write the polynomial which represents the 2-digit number. Now you can see here the place value of digit M at tens place is 10 into M, 10M, and the place value of digit N at units place is 1 into N, N, isn't it? So the number is 10M plus N. Let me explain you in a much better way. See here, in earlier standards, specifically in 5th standard, you have learnt about expanded form of a number, isn't it? In 4th standard instead, I can tell. See 26, suppose there is 26. Expanded means what? Elongated form. Okay, where you have expanded a number. You have made a number bigger. In bigger form, you have expressed a number. That is called as expanded form of a number. So now see, suppose there is a number 26. Now here, what is the place of 2? It is present at the tens place. So what is its place value? 2 into 10. Similarly, what is the place of 6? It is units place. So what is its place value? 6 into 1. So if you just multiply 2 by 10 and 6 by 1 and then add both, you will be having 20 plus 6, that is 26. So here this 2 into 10 plus 6 into 1 is nothing but 26. So this is nothing but the expanded form of this number. So in the same way, let us consider m digit to be at tens place. So what would be the place value of digit m? 10m. And n digit is at units place. So what would be its place value? N into 1, that is n. So don't you think so that this is the expanded form of this number? Isn't it? So we will be having 10m plus n. This is the expanded form. So here the number is 10m plus n. Number is what? 10m plus n. Now we cannot write the number as mn. We cannot write the number as mn because conventionally mn means what? M multiplied by n. Isn't it? If we write as mn as the number, then that won't be a number because m into n. Mn means what? M into n. So that way, that is going to express something else. So whenever we are writing or expressing a number in the form of letters, we have to write the expanded form of it. So it is 10m plus n. So just remember this because you are going to solve questions based on such expanded form of numbers in 10th standard, and also the word problems. Many word problems are based upon such type of expanded form of numbers. So remember this, that we express the numbers in the form of letters in expanded form like this. So this is our third question. Now question number 6 was left yesterday. So let us see that question number 6. What is it? Write down the information in the form of algebraic expression and simplify. Okay. So information has been given to us and we have to write it in the form of algebraic expression and simplify it. So see here, this is also a very easy question if you try to understand it. See here, there is a rectangular farm with length 2a square plus 3b square meter and breadth is a square plus b square meter. Okay. So this is the length and this is the breadth. The farmer used a square shaped plot of the farm to build a house. So there was a rectangular farm and in that a square plot was there to build a house. Now for example, like a farmhouse we can say. The side of the plot was a square minus b square of the square plot. Side of the square plot was what? A square minus b square. So what is the area of the remaining part of the farm? So the situation was just like this. See here, you can see here, this is a rectangular plot which I have drawn. Okay, this is the rectangular plot. You can see the length 2a square plus 3b square and this is the breadth a square plus b square, a square plus b square I have written. Now this is the square plot which is having all the sides equal as it's a square and the side is a square minus b square. So if you want to find out the remaining area of the plot, rectangular plot, then you have to first find out the area of this rectangular plot, then you have to find out the area of the square plot, and then you have to subtract the square plot area from the area of the rectangular plot, isn't it? So the same thing we have done here. Only thing is, there we are not having the numbers, but we are having algebraic expressions. So see here, what is the length of the rectangular plot? 2a square plus 3b square. What is the breadth of the rectangular plot? A square plus b square. Now what is the area of rectangle formula? Length into breadth. So I have written length into breadth. So area of the plot is what? 2a square plus 3b square into a square plus b square. So as you know, in multiplication yesterday only we had learned that you have to split one of the binomial or one of the algebraic expression, we can say 2a square plus 3b square say, and then you have to multiply each term of it with the other binomial. So here we have splitted this 2a square plus 3b square in two parts. So let us take 2a square first, multiply it with a square plus b square, then take plus 3b square, multiply it with a square plus b square. So what answer are we going to get? 2a square into a square, 2a4, plus 2a square into b square, 2a square b square, plus 3a square b square into a square, 3a square b square, plus 3b square into b square, 3b4. Isn't it? This is 4 power. Okay. Now just we have to add, bring the like terms together. They are already there. So we are having 2a4 plus 2 plus 3, 5a square b square plus 3b4. Square meter or meter square is the area. As it has been given, the dimensions are given in meters. Now see the area of square. What is the formula for area of square? Side square. So area of square plot is what? What is the side? A square minus b square square. Now see, don't you think so? This is nothing but x minus, this can be expressed as x and this can be expressed as y. So we have x minus y square. Means this is the expansion of a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So in the same way, we will be having here this a square is serving as a. So here I have written a square square means x square, isn't it? This is following the formula of what? A minus b whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. So here you see here this is a na. So I have written here square minus 2ab. So 2 into a square into b square plus b square. So b square square. So what answer are we going to get? A 2 into 2 4 minus 2 a square b square plus b 4 square meter. So this is the area of square we have got. This is the area of the rectangle which we have got. Now how can you find out the area of the remaining part of the form? Just by subtracting the square area from the rectangle area. So this is the rectangle area, 2a4 plus 5a square b square plus 3b4. See here, this is the square area. So I have written in bracket. Be careful that while subtracting, you should keep the other algebraic expression in bracket. And afterwards, in the next step, you open the bracket by changing the signs. So this from 2a4 up to 3b4, it's going to come same as it is. Now the signs are going to change since it is subtraction. So here minus a4 will come, plus 2a square b square will come, and plus minus b4 will come. Now put the like terms together. 2a4 minus a4 plus 5a square b square plus 2a square b square plus 3b4 minus b4. Now 2a4 minus a4, a4. 5 plus 2 is 7a plus 7a square b square, and 3b4 minus b4 is 2b4 square meter. So what is the area of the remaining part? It is a4 plus 7a square b square plus 2b4 square meter. So this is the area of the remaining part. Okay. So this was your practice set 3.2. Now let us move to practice set 3.3. So what is it based upon? See, your practice set 3.3 is based upon synthetic division method and linear division method. Yesterday I had taught you the regular division method which you had learned last year, isn't it? So you had learned that regular division method, but some children find it to be a little bit tiresome and confusing method because they must have not practiced well, but still now whichever division method which we are going to learn, which is called a synthetic division method, you will find it to be much more simpler than that method. Okay, so let us start the practice set 3.3. So actually this practice set 3, whatever questions have been given in practice set 3.3, they have to be solved by synthetic division method also and linear division method also. But for today I am teaching you the synthetic division method. So how that method goes, just have a look. So see here, question number is, only one question is given. Divide each of the following polynomials by synthetic division method and also by linear division method. Okay, so today we are going to cover only the synthetic division method. Write the quotient and the remainder. So see here, it is very simple method. So you have to just follow certain steps. So what are those steps? Let us see. See, this is the dividend. What is the question? 2m square minus 3m plus 10 divided by m minus 5. Here the variable is m. So here first you have to check whether the dividend is given in index form or not. So it is given in index form. Still I have written 210 power. So it is already in index form. So 2m square minus 3m plus 10. So after writing the dividend in the index form, you have to write the coefficient form of the dividend. What is it? 2, minus 3 and positive 10. Okay. This is the coefficient form. Then pay attention to the divisor. What is it? M minus 5. So here just look at this. What is given? Minus 5. So instead of minus 5, use opposite of it. It is plus 5. Opposite of minus 5 is what? Plus 5. So what you have to do next? You have to make such type of structure. And then whatever coefficient you have got, coefficient form of the dividend you have got, that you have to write here with space, sufficient space in between, so that your division is much clear and understandable. Okay. Now here, as I told you, the divisor is m minus 5, opposite of minus 5 is plus 5. So you have to write this plus 5 here. So I can just write 5 without any sign. Then what you have to do is just carry down this first number. What is given here? 2. So I have to carry down this 2. Now next step is multiply this 5 by 2. What it would be? 10. So write this 10 here below this minus 3. Okay. Now perform the normal addition. Minus 3 plus 10 is, you have to perform subtraction. 10 minus 3 is what? 7. Isn't it? So and sign of greater number, which is positive 7. Now this 7 you multiply again by 5. And this process is going to continue. 7 5s are 35. So we are going to write here 35. 10 plus 35 is what? 45. So I am writing here 45. Now in this way our division has stopped here. Now whatever last number you have got here, this, as we have got 45 here, this is the remainder. And whatever remaining digits are here near that 45, those are the coefficient form of the quotient. So we are having 2, 7. Now how many digits are there? 2 and 7, no? So degree would be 2 minus 1, that is 1. So how to write the coefficient, how to write the quotient now? This is the coefficient form, no? And what is the variable here? M. So this is the coefficient form. So 2, what is the variable here? Pay attention to the variable M. Here it has been given. So write down 2m. Here this is what? Positive 7. So plus 7. So this is the quotient. And what is the remainder? 45. So in this way you have to do the synthetic division. Okay. So our answer is, quotient is 2m plus 7 and remainder is 45. Now let us see the next question, which is, I have made the structure already so that much time is not wasted here. So this is the question, x4 plus 2x cube plus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So if you, and divided by x plus 2. So if you just look at the question, so it is index form. If you just look at the dividend, it is already in the index form. Say 4 power 3 2 1 0. So I just have to write it in the coefficient form. So what would be the coefficient form? 1 2 3 4 and 5. It is in increasing order just by coincidence. Now divisor is what? X plus 2. So opposite of plus 2 is what? Minus 2. So I have to write minus 2. Now what next I have to do? I have to write the coefficient form of the dividend here. And opposite of plus 2 is what? Minus 2. So I have to write minus 2 here. Next step, I have to carry down this 1. Then 1 multiplied by minus 2 is what? Minus 2. Plus 2 and minus 2, 0. Now 0 into minus 2 is what? 0. Now 3 plus 0 is what? 3. 3 into minus 2, minus 6. Plus 4 minus 6, minus 2. Minus 2, you should actually have written this. We should have written this 5 a little bit far away from this 4. Okay. So this does not create confusion. Now see. So minus 2 into minus 2, it is plus 4. Now 5 plus 4 is what? 9. So this 9 is what? It is remainder. So what is the coefficient form of the quotient? 1, 0, 3 and minus 2. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So degree is what? 4 minus 1, 3. So quotient is what? What is the, pay attention to the variable, it is x. So degree is 3. So we will be having 1x cube plus 0x square plus 3x minus 2. This can also be written as x cube. You know that we don't write 0x square, na? So x cube plus 3x minus 2. So this is your quotient. Okay. And what is the remainder? Remainder is 9. So in this way you have to do the question. Let us take the other third question. Y cube minus 216. Yes. Now you have to write this in index form first, because 3 power is there, then direct 0 power is there. So index form of the dividend is what? Y cube plus 0y square plus 0y minus 216. Minus what? 216. So what would be the coefficient form here? 1, this 0, and this minus 216. This would be the coefficient form of the dividend. So let us write that in this structure which I have made. 1, 0, 0, minus 216. Now what is the divisor? Y minus 6. What is the opposite of minus 6? Plus 6. So I have written it here. Bring this one down by procedure. 1 into 6 is 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 multiplied by 6, 36. 0 plus 36 is 36. 36 into 6, 216. Now minus 216 plus 216 get cancelled. So we have got the remainder as 0. Isn't it? So remainder is 0. So what is the coefficient form of the quotient? It is 1, 6 and 36. What is the degree of the quotient? Here 3 terms are there. So degree is what? 2. So what is the quotient here? 1x square. Yes, here you have to be careful. See, we have to use the variable y. So 1y square plus 6y plus 36. So this means what? Y square plus 6y plus 36 is the quotient, isn't it? Y square plus 6y plus 36. And what is the remainder? 0. Okay. Next question. Question number 4. What is it? 2x4 plus 3x cube plus 4x minus 2x square divided by x plus 3. So here see, 4, 3, 2 power is there, 1 power is there. But last 0 power is missing. But you know that 0 polynomial does not have the power of the 0. This term is not known, not defined. Okay, but still here in the synthetic division method we have to consider this 0 also. So in order to get the correct answer. So we have got the index form as 2x4 plus 3x cube minus 2x square plus 4x plus 0. So what is the coefficient form? 2, 3, minus 2, 4 and 0. So write down this now. 2, 3, minus 2, 4 and 0. Divisor is x plus 3. Opposite of plus 3 is minus 3. So here you write minus 3. Now bring this 2 down as it is. Now 2 into minus 3, minus 6. Plus 3 minus 6 minus 3. Minus 3 into plus minus 3 plus 9. So here we will get 7. 7 into minus 3 minus 21. Plus 4 minus 21 minus 17. Minus 17 into minus 3 plus 51. So 0 plus 51 is 51. So this is the last number. So this forms the remainder. I will write the remainder here 51. What is the coefficient form of the quotient? You can see here 2 minus 3, 7 minus 17. 2 minus 3, 7 and minus 17. Degree of the quotient, there are 4 terms. So degree would be 3. Isn't it? Degree would be what? 3. So what would be the quotient? 2 variable is what? X. So 2x cube minus 3x square plus 7x minus 17. This is the quotient. Okay. So in this way you have to do this. Now come to the question number 5. What is it? Index form of the dividend is what? x4 minus 3x square minus 8. 4 is there, 3 power is missing, 1 power is missing. So let us write down that in the index form first. x4 plus 0x cube minus 3x square plus 0x minus 8. So what will be the coefficient form? 1, 0, minus 3, 0 and minus 8. Okay, so write down that 1, 0, minus 3, 0, minus 8. Divisor is plus x plus 4. Opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. Write down that minus 4 here. Okay. Then bring this one down. 1 into minus 4, minus 4. 0 plus minus 4, minus 4. Minus 4 into minus 4, plus 16. Minus 3 plus 16, plus 13. 13 into minus 4, minus 52. 0 plus minus 52, minus 52. Minus 52 into minus 4 plus 208. Okay, so minus 8 plus 208, 200. So this is the remainder. Remainder is what? 200. Now, what is the coefficient form of the quotient? 1, minus 4, 13 and minus 52. What is the variable x here? 4 terms are there. So, 4 minus 1. What is the degree? 3. So, quotient would be 1x cube minus 4x square plus 13x minus 52. That is x cube minus 4x square plus 13x plus minus 52. Okay. So, this would be the quotient and remainder. Now, let us come to the last question, last sub question of this. Y cube minus 3y square plus 5y minus 1 divided by y minus 1. So, what is the coefficient form of the dividend? Here 3 power is there, 2 power is there, 1 power is there and 0 power is there. So, no need to write it in index form. So, what is the coefficient form? 1, minus 3, 5 and minus 1. So, let us write down that 1, minus 3, 5 and minus 1. What is the divisor? Y minus 1. Opposite of minus 1 is 1. So, write down here 1. Bring this one, first one down. 1 into 1 is what? 1. Minus 3 plus 1, minus 2. Now, minus 2 into 1, minus 2. Plus 5 minus 2, 3. 3 into 1, 3. Minus 1 plus 3, 2. So, what is the remainder? Remainder is what? 2. Coefficient form of quotient? 1, minus 2 and 3. Degree is what? 3 terms are there, na? So, degree is what? 2. Quotient would be what? Here what is the variable? Y is the variable, na? So, 1x square minus 2, no, sorry, 1y square. I always get confused. 1y square minus 2y plus 3. So, y square minus 2y plus 3. This is the quotient. So, quotient is what? Y square minus 2y plus 3. And remainder is what? 2. So, this is how to divide the polynomial synthetically, or this is the synthetic division method. Now, one more division method is there, which is linear division method, which we are going to learn in the next video. So, for today, you write down all these questions which I have given you today in the notebook. Okay, and the homework would be given to you later. Enough for today.